Okay, so as promised, every day we're just going to take a segment with the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday and have a little fun. Not in the boring, we'll break down a position group each day. No. I want to have some fun with it. So yesterday was the halftime stuff. Let's see what Roberto's got in his grab bag besides airplane bottles of vodka. Roberto?
Do you have a camera in here?
Right, exactly. Let's delight.
All right,
what do we
David,
have?
give me a little bit of that music we had yesterday. I'm really liking that. Oh, yeah, baby.
This is like Football Follies when Rico was a kid, 1948 on CBS.
All right, we got
A look at slinging Sammy Baugh over the middle. The galloping ghost. Rico sitting down to listen to Little Orphan Annie. All right, let's.
Nothing like a Sunday night in front of the radio.
Today, I have
The
for
Victrola.
you the guide to throwing the ultimate Super Bowl party. And you might be asking yourself, why are we doing this on Tuesday? It's not even until Sunday.
Because you need planning.
Right. There are too many key factors to account for to wait until the last minute to commit. If you're going to do this, you do it right.
You know what?
Why are you so...
I agree with Roberto.
Breathe, Roberto.
fire.
Take a breath.
He's excited. That vodka's kicking in. All right,
I think that was an invitation. He wants to come to somebody's party.
he's on his uppers right now. Leave him alone. All right, let's go.
Okay, one of the first things you have to do to have the ultimate Super Bowl party is obviously there are TV requirements, okay?
Yes.
You cannot have a screen you have to have a screen that's at least 45 inches, and if you don't, you shouldn't be inviting more than 3 people to your house.
100% agree.
Yeah.
Televisions have never been better, specifically those bought at Paulson's Audio Video. The point is,
Shameless plug.
that was amazing. The point is, there's no excuse, and it's like if you can't cook, you shouldn't be hosting Thanksgiving. If you don't have a great TV setup, you are not in charge of hosting the Super Bowl
And
party.
sound.
Very important. It's also audio month at Paulson's. Carry on.
And well, let's give another one for them. You know, and if you could do multiple rooms with TVs, even better.
Disagree, because then people go unsupervised
Well,
and
they
terrible
do.
things can happen in your home.
Well, in saying that, there are
Multiple
also
rooms, I guess.
I always like that.
See, I could see maybe 2, one for the serious
Basement,
watchers,
yeah. Basement
and one for
upstairs.
the people who just want to sit there and
Oh, the
chit-chat,
social room.
tell you about their life and
Right.
their kids and their latest vacation.
Can you believe Karen's getting a divorce? I don't care. It's the third quarter.
Who's Karen? Who are you, by the way?
Next.
Well, there's also space requirements, you know, and maybe please have a roaming area, it says, and watching area to accommodate all your guests.
Now listen, this is something I agree with. You have to people have got to understand there is going to be an area that's for watching the game. So and no one cares about your conversations or, hey, you're not going to walk past the TV on a critical 3rd and 6. There have to be lines drawn. Here's the other thing I would say. You need an adults-only policy. No kids at a Super Bowl party. Because you know what kids do? Nothing. They're useless.
Oh, you about to tick off some people. Well,
They
my
don't-
kid is well behaved.
No,
I
and
don't
that's,
agree with that.
Okay, David, you don't get a choice. You have 3 on planet Earth right now and a 4th in the oven you haven't told anybody about.
I would never bring the 3rd child. He's 2. I would never do that.
Yeah,
Respectable.
But my 12 and my 9-year-old who watch football every
Respectable.
week,
See,
they know the
respectable.
game.
And they know how to go to the bathroom on their own.
Correct.
Respectable.
But the 2-year-old's not. I agree with that.
Thank you. Also, there should be no children on airplanes, but I digress. Let's move forward.
Well, I think even more of an important thing you could screw up than bringing your kids. It says you're throwing this party and you're in control of how many people you invite.
Correct.
Make sure you have enough food to feed your guests.
Yeah, see
Okay,
this.
you can't run out of food.
If you're out of food in the first quarter, you
But it
either didn't
happens.
plan properly or you're cheap.
You
Don't
have
be
somebody
that
like
guy.
Kenny throw a party, it would be, I remember years ago, this is like 12 years ago, this company had a luncheon, and they ordered like 2 pizzas for 30 people. It was like Milton in Office Space, pass the cake. People do it. If I had Kenny host Super Bowl party, that's what would happen. There'd be no food for anybody. Everyone would get one singular wing.
Now, it also says
Kenny, you know that's true. You don't share.
well, I just think he doesn't plan accordingly.
I also wouldn't let you in my 1-bedroom apartment with the cat, so
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The cat would be the first thing to go.
Definitely.
I signed that completely. Get rid
Be a
of the
damn
thing.
shame. The door just happened to
So
be
why is the
open.
cat still there?
The lady's still there.
Well, we could solve that problem
So
too.
we now see in the pecking order you're 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's not close. It's a big gap between 2 and 3.
He's 4. She's got a goldfish.
Thought you were going to say something else,
No,
but
no,
let's just stick with
no,
goldfish.
No.
Is that what these kids are calling it?
He plays the role of a Christian, Kenny, but you see what he does? Roberto, more Super Bowl party tips,
Now,
please.
what about messy food? If you serve something that's going to be a pain to get out of your carpet or rug, it will just ruin the experience.
I think it's why regular wings are a pain in the ass for a party because people are pigs. It's why you probably have to go boneless so they can use a fork.
Right.
What's the difference? Oh, God.
Your hands.
Because, guy, not Kenny specifically, but somebody like Kenny, hey, it's great to see you. It's all over the couch.
What about you? You like making the gravy?
Buffalo
That
wing.
comes in a
Pizzas,
bowl.
I mean-
It comes, and it's not, I'm not from Philadelphia. It's not gravy. It's sauce.
I thought you called it gravy.
I do not. How dare you?
We call it gravy.
I thought like when I was over there, you were like, "What making the gravy?"
No, I did that. That's you saying it. You have this infatuation with the word gravy.
I
Fun
said
fact,
we call it gravy.
I don't even like gravy.
Wow.
Next.
I thought it was okay.
Now, here's another thing for the food-related stuff is always get heavy-duty paper plates.
Yes.
Steer clear of those cheap ones that require you to use 2 or 3 reinforcements. You're still using the same amount.
Total agreement.
Why does he get so excited?
Because these are the things he
I'm
cares about.
passionate about this.
And it matters. You buy a cheap plate and some half-drunk idiot, the plate loses structural integrity, and you're the one who's got to call the cleaners to fix your couch.
Nah, I mean, totally agree on that.
You got to have appropriate paperware and
If
plasticware.
you go cheap, you'll
they
end
say
up paying
is
for
that,
it in the end.
And also, maybe you can get some of those like foil tins. You don't want to be doing a bunch of dishes and washing plates and all that
No.
stuff. Throw
No.
it all out when you're done.
No, I mean Rico knows this. If you throw a party, and I've done it, I will literally set up garbage can stations. You have no excuse to leave stuff around my home. You see the garbage can that can fit 3 bodies in it?
Yeah.
That's where everything goes.
He has 95 50-gallon drums.
Right, literally.
But I like that. I've been to parties where you don't know where the trash is,
That's
and you're
right.
searching, and you hold on to your plate forever.
Mike's party looks like Dahmer's apartment.
I shouldn't laugh, but that's unbelievable. Massive trash bins with acid. I burn my garbage. Rico doesn't want to participate. Next.
All right, Kenny's not going to like this one. And I don't know if I agree with this either. Don't stock any alcohol stronger than beer and wine coolers for those that like the fruity tasting drinks. Mixed drinks are for mingling in a dim lit room in slacks and a nice shirt.
Wrong all the way wrong.
I think that's wrong, too.
that is absolute alcohol abuse.
I think it's on you to invite people who know how to control themselves versus, oh, hey, look, Dale's over and he's 16 vodkas deep and his balls are out again. That's
maybe
on you
not-
for inviting Dale.
Hide the good stuff.
Now, that's correct. Etiquette would suggest if you have to reach up for a bottle, those are not for you. The bottles at eye level are for you. If you got to get up on a chair or open a door to go get it, you're in the no-no zone.
Don't worry, I will bring the Admiral, okay? That's the high grade stuff,
The dusty bottle of Admiral.
There you go. Perfect.
Well, speaking of who do you want to invite, this says
Yes.
you do want a diverse crowd, but you don't want guys and girls brawling in your humble abode. If you know there is one person or even a group that always seems to find themselves in an altercation at every get-together, don't invite them.
See, that's kid stuff to
I
me.
was about to say, yeah. How
That's
old
like
are
your
you?
first Super Bowl party and you're 22 out of college.
Right.
Who the hell gets into a fight at a Super Bowl party at age, 42?
The worst thing that would happen is like a couple would get into a fight,
Oh, I've seen
but
that.
that's about it.
I've never seen that.
But the couple?
boy, David.
Yeah.
David.
Whoa.
It
David.
gets awkward.
We used to do a bunch of MSU stuff back when we had a football team worth watching. Let me tell you, we saw some amazing couples retreats going on.
Oh, my.
I'm
Oh,
ready.
boy.
I'm ready to leave.
Somebody, I mean, we talked about full Houdini mode. I've seen full abandonment. I've seen separate Ubers.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Did I do that?
No.
You know, she'll come back. She's gonna come back to get me. It's been a couple hours. No, she's on her way
As
back.
you get older, though, that's where you just draw the line and you go, you know what? They don't know how to play nice.
You just don't invite them at all.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right, here's another good one. Your Super Bowl party should not be standing room only.
Agree.
The more people sit down, the less likely someone is to fall or spill something.
I also am just too old for parties where there's nowhere to sit and relax. And it's like, I don't even know enough people to go to a standing room thing that I want to talk to. When it's standing room only,
See,
you have to talk to everybody.
See, that's the thing. If I like doing the parties, it's small.
That's
because
right. You want to sit. You want to be intimate with your guests.
I want to be able to enjoy the game without just, hey, and you are who? And then you got to tell who you are and give the whole story. And
Right.
I wait, it's 3rd and 10.
Well, that's the thing too, is you don't want to be in a situation you're trying to watch the game and you're now in break the ice mode.
Right, now
with-
you got to
with
hear about
Johnny.
their kid who flunked out of college
Right.
and his 4th rehab stint. You're like, look, it's 2nd and 8. I don't
They're
care.
going for it on 4th down. I want to
You know
watch.
what? Mistakes were made.
Right. I hope he enjoys passages. Oh, my God. Is that a replay?
Is that a fumble? Fumble!
Well, there you have it. There's your guide to the ultimate Super Bowl
Fantastic.
party.